Hello my friends, and welcome to Paulina Art. Today I bring you a short video on how I take care of my brushes, how I store them, how I clean them, and how I make sure my brushes last me a long time. As you can see, I have many brushes, and these are just the ones that I use on a daily basis. I have very inexpensive brushes, such as this one that came in a set from Michaels. I have brushes that I have ordered online, such as this set from Midin, which I really like and use them a lot, all the way up to very expensive brushes, such as this set of rosemary that were made just for me in England. No matter what your brushes, you need to take care of them. Now, this video is going to be applicable to acrylic brushes and to watercolor brushes, because watercolors and acrylics are water soluble. I'm going to start by showing you how I store my brushes, and I keep them in these glass containers. My brushes are facing up. I also make sure there's lots of room in the jar, so my brushes are not hitting against each other, because what happens if they are stored, the bristles can get distorted. Other brushes that I don't use on a daily basis, I can keep them on their case, and this keeps them nice and protected. Instead of using paper towels, I have these designated face towels that are just for my painting. The first thing you want to do before you use a brush is you want to dip it in a little bit of water. Gently remove the excess water, and then your brush is ready to use. Once I'm done with my brush, I rinse it right away, and I let it dry this way, flat. It's important to rinse your brush right away after you use it, because acrylic paint dries very fast. Once the acrylic paint dries on the bristles of the brush, it's very hard to get it out. An important thing is you never leave your brushes in the water like this. To start, your brushes are down in the water, so the hair of the brush might get distorted, and all that water can come in this area of the brush and loosen all the glue that is holding your brush together. So you just give it a quick rinse and lay it flat. Now, this is a temporary thing. When I'm painting, this is what I do. But when my painting session is done, I wash them. I'm going to show you in a minute. I wash them with this brush mats. This one came with this large one and a smaller one. This is very handy when I only use one brush, let's say for varnishing or for priming my canvases with gesso. I'm going to show you how these ones work. For my water reservoir, I use empty containers of sour cream or yogurt. Once they're dirty like this one, I just throw them out and replace them with a new one. Once my painting session is totally done, I put this mat, this rubber mat, which is made for cleaning makeup brushes, but it works extremely well for your acrylic brushes, and it has some suction cups on the back, so you can put it on your sink like this one, and there's a little one too in case you only use one brush. And I also have a designated sponge to clean my palettes, such as this one. So what I do with my designated sponge, I just clean all the reservoirs where I put my paint. For my brushes, I put a drop of hand soap on the sponge. I rinse my brush just with water. Then I dip my brush with the hand soap, and again I clean it on my rubber mat. Then I make sure the hairs of my brush are nice and flat. It is very important when you wash your brushes to make sure all the paint has come out and the water runs out clean from your brush. When you leave your brushes to dry, make sure your brush is flat or on a little bit of an angle so the water doesn't drip into the ferrule of the brush and loosen up the glue that holds your brush together. To summarize how I take care of my brushes, the ones that I use on a daily basis, I store them in these jars so I have easy access to them. It's important to rinse your brush right away after you use it. Never leave your brush in your water container. That is going to destroy your brushes very quickly. When you leave your brushes to dry, make sure your brush is flat. These makeup brush mats are excellent to clean your acrylic brushes or your watercolor brushes. They're very affordable. I'm going to leave a link on the description box below to the one I bought, and there's many other options online. And take good care of your brushes. If you take good care of them, they will last you a very long time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. If you would like to support this channel, you can do so with a coffee. I'm going to leave a link to my coffee page on the description box below. I'm also going to leave a link to my most recent painting that I call Smelling the Roses. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any future content from me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.